everyone! Welcome back. It's Monday. Yay! But that means we get to do a whole new planner set. So I'm Auntie Becky. Thank you for joining me today with our Plan With Me. And we like, subscribe, ring bells, do dances. Apparently I'm supposed to say those things. I keep forgetting. But there's 11 viewers. Yay! Yeah, very excited. So I have thrown a caution to the wind and we're using the new stuff because what a surprise. I want to play with the new toys. So this is the Fresh Botanicals, I think. It's by Happy Planner. It is a standard size. I didn't know they come in sizes. And here I am trying to find tape. Those are different greens. We're not putting those together. It's bad. We learned that in the unlucky green of last Wednesday that we should not mix that many different greens. It was so bad. So I really wanted to use this. I bought it like a week ago and I'm like, okay, well, we're just going to dive in and play with it. I'm pretty sure it's called something like Fresh Botanicals, but I keep thinking it as the orchid book because it is full of orchids. Orchids, irises, it's all that style of very architectural flower. So I'm playing with my my tapes here. I did not know where I was going. This was very freeform. So I'm like, okay, what about these? And I pick out some of these, and I'm playing with the purples. There's a lot of purples in the book, and I did not have a set starter one. So I've got a mottled pink, and is that a purple? And then a white with stars, and I think I use a black one. There ends up being a lot of black actually, which is kind of fun. I like to bring in the darker stuff occasionally. Yeah, my tray was on top of the black one. So yes, and now I am deciding exactly what to do and dealing with fluff. There's multiple animals in my household. There's fluff. So this looks like one giant sticker, but actually it's a bunch of little skinny stickers. And I'm trying here to see which ones are the longest ones. You see me going up trying to find where they break. And I fail quite spectacularly in 3, 2, oh no, I'm not going to do that now. Apparently I do that after. I'm going to decide on my tape first? No, I do the tape after. I know I do the tape after. Past Becky, what are you doing? Yes, soft pink and black. I guess I do the tape first, and now Becky is confused. No, I did do that after. So, and now we watch Becky fail in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's the little one. Which is a great one to have. Here's me trying to put it back. I hope I can get this one out again when I want to use it. It's 1 square wide, which is great, except I'm not going horizontally with this. So this is something I'm not a fan of with this particular one. It's very vertical. It's very obviously printed with all the flowers going up, right? Like the flowers are all going to the top of the page in their way they grow. But it's designed for the stickers to kind of go sideways. And I'm like, what? Why? Yeah, and they don't go all the way down because they're again decide to be like that's 3 days width. I'm gonna use that little sticker, haha, to fill in the bottom here. They're not supposed to go up and down, but the way the pattern is printed, they kind of should go up and down. Yeah, so this is 2 days across, which is like a block and a half up. So it does work, but I think the pattern looks a lot better going this way than it will. I'm sure at some point I'll use it sideways, but yeah, it just seemed a really weird printing decision to put it that vertical for something to be used horizontal. The pages, though, when you open the book and just look at, are stunning. There's another one which has got a light green background, and it's just this field of flowers, and it's just gorgeous in real life. And you're just like, yes, it's lovely. I'll use this all the time. And now I'm trying to use it, and I'm like, something is off. Yes, so you'll see for those of you who have been here with me for the long haul and remember like the very first space whale one, I didn't block off a day off because it was family day where I am on February 20th. And we've been doing this about a month. Go us. Woohoo. So you'll see Friday's blocked off. That's because I'm switching day jobs and I quit so I'd have a long weekend before I started the second one, which could be interesting. I'm going to be lining up next week's. It might be a little bit more freeform until I figure out exactly what I want it to look like. Like what I'm doing here works really well for my current position. I don't have a lot of things that are timed. I have like 2 to 3 meetings a day max, and everything else is to-do lists. So it's very do it during the day. I don't have to be here at 2. I have to, I don't have to have my entire day blocked off for time. I have to know when things are that are timed and everything else can go in between. So I'll probably start off with it like that, but we'll have to see what the commitments are. So I have just laid down, it's gold stars on that pinky purple background. And then I grabbed this lovely black. So this black doesn't have stars. It's got a circle and dash design, which is really pretty. I used a white and brown version in the horizontal planner a couple weeks ago, and I did the big brown and black vintage look. And it's here. It's great. It's reminiscent of stars, but it's also just a modern design. Could be very Art Deco, which again goes really nicely with the orchids and lilies and that stuff like that there. So there we go. And the white, I think, white? Yes, white. I remember what I did. Remembering things? Uh-oh. There's a reason I write everything down in my planner. And why I want it to look so nice, so I'll have an urge to write things down in my planner. So yeah, this is white with, it's like covered in little gold dots. So, and it fits very nicely between the line and the days of the week, which is very nice. So it's just a little smattering of gold basically at the top, because the white tape, of course, disappears into the white of the page. It also finishes the stickers really nicely. Those long stickers are like, it's like, okay, yes, here's the end of the sticker. Everything's kind of capped off. Back to the book. Time for more fun. So I flip through this a lot. You'll see this, especially in a book where it's less familiar to me. So if I'm opening a book and going straight to a page and pulling out something, it means I probably got that book fairly well memorized. It's like, I know in here I have X. Let's just find X. This is me reading, trying to pick the appropriate sayings for my last week at this job. Yes, I decided it needed more color. So I decided to run a line of the pink tape down the far left-hand side. It's thin enough, I don't feel it really blocks out like the personal to-do list that I put there, but it is just enough to really start making sure the color is everywhere. So we've got a bit of a pink and black thing going on, but it's not too extensive, especially when I bring in the other stickers and things. I think I use the one there about growing. I like those, but they're big for what I need right now. I'm sure I'll have a spot for them in the future. And we're looking. Again, I don't know this book. So yeah, there's a lot of fun things in here I'm going to experiment with. You see all those little dots? I've seen them used to identify things when you're making your to-do list, which is great, except that means you then need to carry your sticker book around with you everywhere you go, because you'll need to put more things on it, unless you know how many to-do lists you're going to have in a day and can completely line it up. I'm not that clairvoyant. I can't do that. I think this is something about letting go and growing. Good for last week. And I pick one of these. These are just lovely little... Do I do that now? Do I do that later? Not sure what I'm going to do now or do later. So we're still flipping through, trying to figure out where we go next. Oh, this. These are gorgeous. There's these little like lozenge-shaped ones. And I think this one says today or let's get started. And there was, I'm sure some of you noticed, like a little weird bend at the top of this pink tape that I should have cut off. So I just put a sticker on it because when in doubt, put a sticker on it. So excited about these shapes. So I have a fairly important appointment coming up. I don't write all the details on here for obvious privacy reasons. So I'm pretty sure what's happening here is I'm looking for the right size. So I wanted enough size in a box to write down all the pertinent details. So I had them on hand, I'm ready to go. But I also didn't want to just fill the entire day because there's a lot going on with the whole transition and training and all that jazz. So here we go. Have we made decisions? I think we end up in these boxes. Oh, I've stuck my finger in it. That's a good sign. These are fun, the ones with the flowers on them, but they're an entire square. They also have a very fine line at the top, which I believe is indicating a title. So like things to do for the trip, you know, that type of thing. I believe I go settle on gold. When in doubt, make it shiny. Yeah, so this later will be filled in with all the details about my appointment, which you don't need to know, YouTube. Those are my appointments. So because I've done gold, I grabbed one of these to do the staff meeting in the morning, just because we need more gold, right? Always more gold. Flipping through. Those are the appointments. So I was very curious about how so there's black stickers with big bold flowers on them. I'm sure you've seen them. Oh, wait, I decide. Grow your own way. Guess what goes on here? Grow your own way. Wait, no, I don't want to get a strike of something. Can I get a strike if I'm singing it? Can I just sing things? So I like this here. I think it works well at the end. There is one thing I would have done differently that's hard to see here, but you can see in the close-up, which is there's little lines between the words, and I did not line them up with this says me time with a little flower, which is good because that's my day off. I did not line the little line between grow and your up with the black line. So there's two little lines there and it bothers me slightly. Nothing I can do about that. I also have something I want to remember to do on Wednesday night. So I've got a little take note one there. They've got little delicate flowers in them. Those are the dots I think are going to be lots of fun. And now are we going for, yes. So these beautiful black pages with the bright flowers, these are the same style of sticker as the clear ones you've seen me use. I used them in the Dark Botanicals week, which was I think 2 weeks ago. I had all these flowers that were clear except for the flower printing. These are the same style, and I was very curious about how they worked being black background. Turns out it's not bad, but it is, you need to be prepared for it. So basically, it's a black background sticker. You get to watch me now fuss with trying to get it to line up so I don't block the words, and it does what I want. And it keeps sticking, which is good. It's a sticker. I want it to stick, but I want it to stick when I want it to stick, not when it wants to stick. I am in charge of this sticker. I am the queen here. So this is me futzing about trying to get it to line up. There is a little pink flower behind there already. I just kind of ignore it. If it sticks out, it's fine. This is pink too. Oh yes, and this was going to kind of dress up that. I like this type of thing because it really can bring it into all those little black, little mushroomy things where the discs go, which is how you can pull the pages in and out. I like breaking into that space. I find it really helps it from becoming very square. It lets it be more organic. Little orange sticker there. These are very pretty, but they are very different sticker than the just them, but backed with clear. So these are much more of a sticker looking sticker because they have the outline shape. Now being black is very different. We're used to it being white. Usually when we pull them out, either the color goes all the way to the edge, or there's that white outline of our childhood. In this case, it's a black outline. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't remember what I'm doing. What a surprise. Becky's confused about past Becky's actions. You get to see a good lot of this book though. Really like those giant circles with the flowers in them, but that's something we're going to have to play with later. Okay, yeah, so for this week, I go black for my pen because there's so much black. I'm like, I don't know where my ruler is. I am kind of creating a little box here just by adding a couple of little tiny black lines because the boxes for the weeks are black. And if you see that I put 2 little lines and it really makes that a section down there. I also wanted to kind of bring out this me time sticker, so I just drew around it in black. There was a tiny gap there between the black sticker and the white tape above it. I just colored it in with the black pen. It now looks like it goes all the way up. Here it's right in some details. That lovely staff meeting, it's the last one. It's so weird. Changing jobs is weird. I don't do it a lot, so I'm not used to it. But yes, here we go. I like the way the black looks like this, I think, and it'll just write in black the rest of the week, so it will just get more and more graphic as we go. But there we are. Write in some more details. Black and pink orchids. What should we call this? We already did Dark Botanicals, but that was the name of it. This isn't fresh. This is interesting. We'll get there. I'll name it. So thank you for coming along with me today. I hope you have a lovely day. Remember, Auntie Becky loves you and hope to see you next time. Thank you.